Welcome to another Photography by Jeff tutorial on Photoshop editing. I'd like to show you some work that you might run into if you do any pictures with flowers and fields. This picture are the legendary Texas bluebonnets, which come out in March, usually in sometime in April, depending on if there's rain or not. What you notice about flowers when you start taking pictures of them is, especially if they're in high trafficked area with people, is you'll notice dead patches or patches that are tromped on. Uh, Obviously, when you get a small child or anybody who stands in a spot, that spot's going to have an indentation like this one here, just to the almost dead center. We really don't want those in our pictures, so what we want to do is we want to use Photoshop to cover those up. It will give the customer a much better image of of the picture. We don't want to make it look fake, but we do want to give the impression that there are more flowers there than we need to. I'm primarily going to take care of this patch and then just a little bit here behind her. Uh, just to give you an idea, just two patches. It's pretty much the same technique, but I want you to see this. The thing you have to remember when you do this is you have to take flowers from the same plane. When I mean plane is that it's in like kind of like a level. You've got the foreground, which is in front of our subject. Then you've got the subject area, which stretches from left to right. Then you've got the background, which also stretches from left to right. Now you wouldn't want to take flowers from the front and put them in the back because they wouldn't look real. So what you want to do is you want to take them from the same plane, flowers from the same plane. So let's work on this patch right here in the beginning. And first thing I'm going to do is grab the lasso tool. I'm going to set the feather to probably about 5 pixels. The reason I want to set that feather to 5 pixels is because it will blend in much smoother. Now what I'm going to lasso is the hole, and I'm going to take that area just like this. You'll get some flowers in there. Okay, so once we choose that area, then I've got to pick up an area that is similar in the plane. Probably going to pick this right in front of her, try not to get too much. Now these flowers will appear smaller because you'll notice going from left front to right rear, going from say here up to here, the flowers get smaller. Notice how much larger they are here than they even are over here in that plane. But I'm going to take this patch right here and just do a Control C. I'm going to add a new layer and paste those flowers in. You can't really see it, so we're going to move those over into that area. Now, what is, okay, so that looks great. The reason we did the feathering is why it looks pretty good. You notice that the edges are really smooth. What I like to do is go ahead and go in with a really soft brush and just knock off even more of that edge of some of those flowers, of the edge of the what we cut, sorry. Just to give it just a little bit more believability. So if we look at them again, there's the hole, there's not the hole. Great. Okay, so we'll do one more just to give you an idea. We'll take out this area right here and make it look a little more flowerful. So again, we'll take the lasso tool. I'm just doing this as a repeat. We want this area. Again, we've set that we've set the feather to about 5 pixels. Alright, we want to take something with flowers about the same plane, probably about right there. Do a copy, make a new layer, paste those in. Now we'll move them over. Now these appear a little bit more, you can almost see that line, especially when you move it. So I'm going to go back in and feather that down a little bit using my eraser. Let's see here. Got my eraser. You could also add a layer mask to this if you wanted to. Oop, grab the wrong layer. Okay, there we go. You could also use the layer mask if you didn't want to get rid of something and just paint black in that mask. Alright, and there we go. Very believable. I could go ahead and take care of this blank area right here if I wanted to, but I think it's pretty full, pretty believable. And that's really all you need to do other than to merge those two layers or those three layers together so that it's one complete image, and if you added any type of shadowing or any type of effect, it wouldn't affect each one of those. Thanks for watching.